Hello, that's it. Let's continue. And go.
Goku. Superman. Titans of power, champions of unimaginable might. Endlessly requested to fight each other. Again, he's whiz and I'm
looking forward to this.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Animation looks gorgeous. Okay, that's a cool flashback. I like that. The first fight was actually pretty damn good at the time. I wonder if they're going to do something similar to what they did last time. Now that Goku's got a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I wonder if he'll stand a chance this time.
Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, Superman entered the world on the cover of Action Comics #1 in 1938. He was the first, and his success paved the way for the superhero genre. The Man of Steel is righteous, courageous, selfless, a perfect voice.
He is.
Very inspirational, but man, does it get boring sometimes.
Siegel and Shuster were the sons of Jewish American immigrants and knew firsthand what it was like living in a world where they felt alien. Thus, this became the basis of Superman's story.
You know how it goes. His scientist dad found out his homeworld Krypton was getting a bit too explosive and sent his son off to Earth to save him. On Earth, Superman's Kryptonian cells can absorb solar radiation from the yellow sun, giving him awesome strength, speed, durability, flight, and the power to shoot heat from his eyes, which can be large enough to vaporize a planet or precise enough to perform lobotomies.
Superman was so powerful he could carry entire solar systems on his back or obliterate them with
Impressive.
a sneeze. But over 75 years, Superman has changed quite a bit, including going through 2 separate reboots, which we will be focusing on today. These reboots lessened his insane power, not exactly by altering his abilities, but by changing his outlook. Upon discovering his alien powers, the new Superman rejected them, unintentionally instilling mental barriers on his powers, which he would work to unlock through the rest of his life.
Sort of like when you drink too much and don't remember the night before, so you gotta spend all day figuring out how you got yourself a dozen kangaroos and married a lady.
And then, in 1996, the world changed. Dragon Ball Z came to America.
Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
Brilliant.
12 years prior, a mangaka, or author of Japanese comics, named Akira Toriyama introduced Dragon Ball, the story of Son Goku and his quest to become the greatest martial artist in the world, nay, the universe.
Of course.
Like Superman, Goku was also sent to Earth from a doomed planet and possessed incredible
Bizarrely.
powers. But that's pretty much where their similarities end.
Goku was primarily inspired by the Monkey King's son Wukong from the Chinese novel
I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know
If you
that.
have any interest in Asian culture, I highly recommend reading it. It's inspired far more than just Dragon Ball.
Throw a stone at a shelf of anime, and odds are it hits something inspired by Journey to the West. Anyway, Toriyama was smart and knew that fighting is awesome, so Dragon Ball took off like a rocket. Sooner than you can say power levels are bullshit, Dragon Ball became a hit anime, and then came to America.
Literally making its own journey to the West.
Huh?
And forever changing the childhoods of many. Dragon Ball Z became the gateway anime to many Westerners. However, since
Greatest part of my
prior anime
childhood.
had very little success overseas due to the differences between Japanese and
Yeah.
American cultures, the companies responsible for importing DBZ understandably feared Goku's character might seem a bit selfish and heartless to a Western audience.
I never really got that.
Turn Goku into Superman.
I always thought Goku as a
This decision resulted in some strange mistranslations, such as labeling Goku's father as a brilliant scientist,
as kind and selfless.
I don't see it.
as well as perhaps Goku's most famous line, which many argue actually conflicts with his true character.
I am the hope of the universe.
I don't care.
I
I
am
like this
protector
speech.
of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. Allied to good. Nightmare
Nostalgia.
you.
This is where it all began. The nerd debates, the internet wars, East versus West. Which hometown hero would triumph in a brutal fight to the end?
In 2002, Wizards magazine delivered an answer. They deduced Goku would win, stating that Superman would die to a fall from the moon to the Earth.
A decade later, the website Outskirts Battledome launched, dedicated to answering versus matches. This time, Superman claimed victory. However, the chaotic debate careened out of control and eventually became banned forever.
The arguments only grew. The internet needed a solid answer.
That's where we came in.
A solid answer. I'll keep that in mind. I have to admit, when I first saw that, that was freaking cool. I was disappointed with the outcome though.
However, since January 2012, Goku and Superman have continued their adventures. Superman gained an all-new ability called the Super Flare, which jettisons all the solar energy stored in his body, essentially turning him into a solar bomb. However, it leaves him completely drained of his powers for the next 24 hours. As such, he will only use the Super Flare as an ultimate last resort.
Goku attained a new legendary form called Super Saiyan God. Despite being a temporary boost, Goku's body absorbed the godly power, essentially making it his new base form. Then, after mixing its power with his Super Saiyan ability, he
Battle of
became
Gods
a Super
was awesome.
Saiyan God
Awesome.
Super Saiyan! Oh, come on! There had to have been a better name.
Super Saiyan Blue.
Ultra Saiyan, Master Saiyan, Super Ultra combo with Fry Saiyan, anything but that mouthful.
These new powers have naturally rekindled the ultimate debate.
Is this godly Goku powerful enough to defeat Superman? Or will this just be a repeat of the past?
Well, let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for the rematch of Legends.
It's time for a death battle!
It's gonna be epic! Oh, Dragon Balls. Oh, so Superman knows about the Dragon Balls. Wait a sec. If Kami was on planet Earth, well, Dede was on planet Earth, so he's dead. So how can he use the Dragon Balls? I guess screwattack missed that. Oh well. I have to admit, the animation looks awesome. Well, animation, but CGI, you know.
Hey, Superman.
Son Goku, I've been expecting.
This is gonna be awesome.
Ready for a rematch?
Oh yes. Freaking awesome.
This stops here. I'm impressed. I actually felt that.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Neither have you.
This,
With every step, an earthquake. With every breath, I could create a hurricane. This is my burden. Be thankful it is not yours.
Don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. You're not the only one with that kind of power.
oh, that looks so freaking cool.
Blue hair? I've seen worse.
Go. Go. Go.
Out of my way. Take this.
Go.
Take it, can't you? You're too strong for your own good. Out of my way. Stops here. All right. Have you had your fun? I would prefer we don't accidentally destroy the Earth a second time.
I will never back down from a fight.
Oh, you're in trouble now. You're in trouble. No way. He can't. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah! He's walking through it? Seriously? Ah!
Stop it! This is over!
I'm sorry.
What the? No. You. No. You've got to be kidding. No. 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 What's the? He's still alive, right?
I believe this is the part where I say, I told you so.
King Kai, I don't understand.
Oh.
You can't beat him.
Sure I can. I'll just train harder than ever.
No, Goku. You can overcome any limit put in front of you, but his power has no limit. Even if you somehow found the power to surpass him, you wouldn't have anything left to aspire to. Do you truly want that?
Nah, sounds boring. Oops.
Classic Goku.
King Kai, do you have anything to eat?
Goku, I'm trying to be serious here.
Why? My stomach has limits too, you know.
KO!
Whoa! Torches and pitchforks down. Before you start raging, please hear us out on this one, all right?
Goku is incredibly powerful, a skilled warrior, and a great character. But Superman is on a completely different level. One which really doesn't belong in versus matches like these. Sure, due to the writing style of Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan God Goku's exact limits are difficult to pinpoint. Also, Goku will likely achieve a new form in the future. It's just how Dragon Ball works nowadays. However, none of that is really a factor. Goku will always have limits, while Superman's maximum potential is limitless.
Don't believe us? Well, strap in, boys and girls. Let's look at how Superman breaks reality.
Okay, indulge me.
One day, Superman was hanging out near Vega, the brightest star in the Lyra constellation.
For the
Convince
record,
me,
that's
screwattack.
25 light years from Earth, or 147 trillion miles.
Naturally, a crisis occurred on Earth. So Superman's photographer buddy Jimmy activated his signal watch, calling for Superman's aid. And Superman arrived in a matter of minutes.
Being a comic book, the time Superman took getting to Earth is unspecified. However, the comic never mentioned or implied any large time lapse, and he arrived as the battle was ending. Even if we seriously lowballed this feat to taking 10 minutes, Superman would be traveling over 800 trillion miles per hour, over 1 million times the speed of light.
Jeez.
But more impressively, Jimmy's signal watch operates by emitting a high-frequency sound only Superman can
Travel
hear,
speed and
which means Superman
battle speed is
heard the
completely
signal
different.
in the vacuum of space 25 light years away. That is physically impossible, except for Superman.
Oh, you aren't impossible? How about the time he lifted Spectre off the ground? A guy literally made up of eternity. No, not insane enough for you? Well then,
Made up
how
of
about the
eternity?
time Superman lifted a book of infinite pages? That's right. Superman lifted both eternity and infinity.
Though he did have some help from Wonder Woman
Yeah.
and Shazam.
Hey, Wiz, what's half of infinity? Infinity.
Yeah.
Regardless, they have limits in their own strength. So while they were lifting a specific set part for each load, Superman was lifting everything else, which literally means everything else. Really, Wonder Woman and Shazam didn't even need to be there.
Superman's held a black hole.
You've convinced me. You've convinced me.
50 supernovas flew to the center of a red sun, which is like tanking millions of nukes rapid fire, and once easily absorbed enough solar energy to vaporize half a galaxy. And to put an end to the Wizards magazine argument, here he is getting thrown from orbit into Earth with enough force to devastate the planet and cause nuclear winter. Oh look! He stood up moments later, more pissed off than hurt. Oh, and by the way, none of this was pre-crisis.
Believe us, we know none of this makes any logical sense.
And hey, it's not our fault. These writers just keep making Superman the most impossibly OP guy ever.
You guys have convinced me.
I know what he's all about.
Screwattack's convinced me.
Superman isn't just a sketch on paper. He's an ideal. Superman and Goku are more than just characters. They inspire.
That's true.
The best of what we can become.
That's very true.
People get so passionate about this debate.
Goku's the epitome of a self-made man in spirit and personal goals.
Yeah.
He inspires people to work hard to achieve
Goku inspired me to become a YouTuber.
Proof that there is no struggle that cannot be overcome.
And the world of Dragon Ball fits this mold. Every obstacle Goku faces in Dragon Ball has a limit he can overtake. Even those called gods in his universe can be defeated and surpassed.
And that is where Superman breaks this matchup. His world just doesn't fit the same mold.
Superman is an all-powerful being who is only weak to alien radiation and supernatural magic. He is not meant to be relatable. He is not meant to lose. While Goku's story is one of a man trying to be the best warrior he can be, Superman's is the story of a god trying to live amongst men.
Story of a god amongst men.
Fight, but whether or not he's
Isn't that
doing
Thor?
the right thing. That's why he stands for truth, justice, and freedom. That's why he doesn't wear a mask. That's why he's called the Superman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You've convinced me.
But hey, we know some of you out there have some questions, so let's knock them out of the park right now.
Technically, if Goku could find a way to draw energy across multiverses, his spirit bomb could possibly achieve the kind of limitless power to match Superman. But not only would that take way too long to charge, providing Superman with plenty of time to kill him thousands of times over, the spirit bomb does not hurt anyone pure of heart. Like
Superman is pure of heart.
You have to bounce it back.
Unless it was just as slow as Superman.
You'll be okay. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan was about on par with Golden Frieza. When asked about Golden Frieza's power level at a panel, Frieza's voice actor said that since Frieza was a nice guy, it's probably 100 quintillion. Which
I call bull on that power level.
Because power levels are nothing more than a big joke.
Superman has been beaten in battle before when he was still learning. Saying Superman should lose because he lost to Doomsday is the equivalent of saying Goku should lose because he was one shot by Raditz. We are looking at these characters at their maximum potential, not from some random point in their timelines.
Goku may have divine ki now, but it's still ki, not magic.
Ki may be spiritual in nature, but it's still a natural source
Goku's
of
like
energy
Superman.
even Superman possesses. In fact, Dragon Ball emphasizes a clear difference between ki and magic.
And if Goku did destroy the sun or the planet, he can't survive in the vacuum of space. Superman can and could always just fly to another yellow sun, or even a blue one, which boosts his powers even faster.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Goku versus Superman comes down to a difference of limits and purpose. What happens when you pit a man with the power to break any limits against a being with no limits in the first place? Well, only one has limits to give at all. But that's exactly what makes him such a memorable character.
Think about it. If you had a Goku that was as powerful as Superman, would you even want him?
The winner
To be honest,
is Superman.
I don't think I would.
Superman.
Because I like it how Goku comes over.
Next time on Death Battle.
I like how Goku can overcome any limits. That's what's so great about him.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad, I play Boomstick. I'm Ben, I play
You've
Liv.
convinced me, guys.
And
You've
thank you guys
convinced
so
me.
much for watching the episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We worked really hard on this one, especially that guy over there, Animator Torian. Hey, Torian, This is what he's like 24/7. This is all this man does. is
Okay,
animate.
okay, guys, you've convinced me.
Hard for you guys. We hope you
Screwattack,
guys enjoyed the episode.
if you're watching this, you've convinced me.
Next time, Knuckles is next. But who's he going to be facing? You can find out by sticking to our social media at screwattack on Twitter and official SA on Facebook.
Yep. So go like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Now, onto the next video. And now time for Animation Rewinds, Goku vs Superman, Cartoon Fight Club, episode 30. Without further ado, let us proceed. Go. Go. The videos look a lot of fun. The Hulk vs Superman. Golden Key Dragon. Cartoon Fight Club.
The inevitable matchup is here. Whether you want it or not, get ready for it. Welcome to
Very
episode
dramatic.
30 of Cartoon Fight Club. The combatants in this episode have been on Cartoon Fight Club before, so if you want to learn their origin stories and basic abilities, then go check out those earlier videos. But if you have seen those videos and you know how the game is played, then let's
Obviously,
get ready
they're both
for
gonna
the
kick ass.
fight. As you should know by now, tonight's battle is between Goku and Superman. I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of problems with this matchup. The first problem being Superman has over
Superman's obviously going to win this, because
screwattack
Screwattack gave evidence why.
and that causes problems. But that is only a problem if we make it a problem. By choosing one timeline or one
timeline.
continuity, this will all go away. Because there is so much Superman, I'm going to offer you guys something
Didn't
special.
Screwattack use two Superman
For the price of one.
in one fight in Goku vs Superman 2?
Goku versus pre-crisis Superman and Goku versus post-crisis
Oh, okay.
Superman. And by post-crisis, I don't mean every single Superman meshed into one after 1986. That would create an illogical and broken character.
Okay then.
I am just going to stick with the modern age and pre-Flashpoint series.
That seems fair, because Goku only has one writer.
Calculations. And obviously pre-crisis will have Earth 1 and Earth 2
Okay.
beats. That being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 30th round of
This is gonna be fun.
fighters. Superman has been on Cartoon Fight Club before. Last time he was on here, he faced the Hulk. In that episode, I covered his basic abilities, origin story, and moveset. For this episode, I'm going to focus on what is the true limit of post-crisis Superman and how he would match up with Goku. When the Superman character was revised by John Bryan, shortly after the Crisis of Infinite Earths comic release, it was decided to place restrictions on his abilities. This was designed to make it easier for the writers to come up with suitable challenges for the hero, and to eliminate or reduce those powers that had become too sensational or unbelievable for modern audiences. Emphasis was placed on yellow and blue star energy as a source for the character's powers. Superman, as we know, is a solar battery of sorts. He can store yellow and blue star rays and convert them into his main power source. While there hasn't been a confirmed limit of how much he can store,
Screwattack
there
said
will always be a finite
he's
amount.
limitless, isn't he?
The potential to always recharge his battery may be limitless, but the actual value absorbed will always have a limited measurable amount, regardless of how big or small that amount is. This explains why Superman has abilities during the night and why the limit fluctuates from time to time. Having said that, Superman isn't immortal. For example, let's take the battle between Superman and
Screwattack.
Doomsday. In that battle, Superman basically initiated a kamikaze run on Doomsday. He held nothing back to defeat him. Doomsday pushed Superman to his current limit. Superman's limit is based on his solar battery, which can vary in power from time to time. If Superman is facing a foe who can push him to his current limit, that said foe would have a great opportunity to kill him. The Essential Superman Encyclopedia states Superman's strength levels have fluctuated throughout his career, but he has never had the unlimited power of Spectre or other magical beings.
That's interesting.
There has always been weights he can't lift. Enemies he
can't lift.
outrun,
But didn't screwattack say he had unlimited strength or something?
Superman's support bench for academic or scientific challenges includes Batman and Dr. Emil Hamilton. And if a threat is too powerful or too numerous to fight solo, Superman can always call in the help.
That's a point. Why does Superman need the Justice League if he has unlimited power?
Also states that extreme trauma will kill Superman, just as it would any normal human. Doomsday inflicted fatal injuries on the Man of Steel. Overall, post-crisis Superman is really fast, powerful, and strong, but he does have physical limits and is killable.
Seriously?
Now that was just post-crisis Superman. It's time I tell you a little about pre-crisis Superman. Here is everything you need to know about pre-crisis Superman. This version of Superman is so strong that he broke infinity.
Impressive.
Literally, Superman effortlessly broke the bounds of infinity. Pre-crisis Superman also has the ability to create any ability
Seriously?
he wants. Pre-crisis Superman is also allergic to dust, and be aware of his sneezes. His basic sneeze can obliterate
I saw that on
entire
screwattack.
Overall, pre-crisis Superman is unbelievably overpowered, limitless, and broken. And he can create any new ability he wants to counter anything.
That seems unfair.
Pre-crisis Superman is stronger than Infinity because he
Unbelievable.
broke Infinity.
Okay,
Enough of the
Goku.
Supermen, let's talk about the Super Saiyan. As most of you know, Goku has been on Cartoon Fight Club twice before, and this is his third time on the show. He has faced Sonic and Naruto before. In those episodes, we covered his basic abilities, his new forms, and his origin story. For this episode, I am going to deeply cover his final forms and his most powerful feats. As revealed in Dragon Ball Super episodes 12 and 13, Goku's Super Saiyan God form has the strength and power to destroy the whole entire universe. When we are speaking of the universe, we are talking about the entire macrocosm itself, which can arguably be considered above universal level. At the very least, however, Super Saiyan God Goku has now become a universe buster. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, also known as Super Saiyan Blue, is the result of a Saiyan transforming into a Super Saiyan after absorbing and retaining the power of a Super Saiyan God and training. Try saying that 5 times fast. This form is said to surpass Super Saiyan God. This new Super Saiyan Blue form boasts a vibrant, fiery, electric blue aura, as opposed to the red-orange aura from the Super Saiyan God form. Unlike its predecessor, Super Saiyan God, this Super Saiyan Blue form can be used at any time and has no apparent time limit, as seen by Goku and Vegeta transforming into this form during their battle with Frieza. The form exceedingly surpasses its predecessor, Super Saiyan God, and all other Saiyan forms. Like its predecessor, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan allows the user to sense and possess Godly Ki, which states
what exactly is Godly Ki, anyways?
That if Goku and Vegeta work together, they could possibly beat Beerus.
Beerus is powerful.
Intimidated by having to fight 2 Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan warriors at once, implying that they would at least be able to trouble.
That's how powerful Beerus is.
Goku has also practically perfected his
universe-busting punch.
After Goku's third try with his universe-busting attacks, he pretty much replicated it to work just like Beerus.
Wait a sec, screwattack didn't...
Goku can lock in on a target and inflict universe-damaging power onto just one person, keeping everything else.
Screwattack didn't
Let's also not forget about the Super Saiyan God
have any feats for Goku in their video.
With this healing factor, Goku can heal vital wounds and regenerate organs. Even straight on attacks to his heart,
Never knew that.
End up surviving it. Overall, Goku has suddenly become a universe-busting Super Saiyan God. Goku is a man who can break.
So Super Saiyan God can destroy the universe, and Super Saiyan Blue can, you know, pretty much do the same, except, you know, but more powerful.
Both battles are going to take place on Earth, but the battle between Goku and pre-crisis Superman is going to take place during the roaring 1930s, and the battle between Goku and
I wonder if the animation's gonna look awesome.
is going to take place on a modern Earth. That being said, let the battles begin.
Round 1.
It's,
Fight!
animation rewind. So this is hilarious. Thank you. Got the comedy down, it's funny. Fight. Goku doesn't stand a chance. Uh-oh. Acid trip, man. Oh, I didn't take any of that. Did I? Have I? I forget. Imagine the snot. I think I'm nuts. He's not a cat, Superman.
Hey, that's too much. I need more training.
Okay, I wonder if the animation is gonna look awesome in this.
So, how would you prefer to be destroyed this time?
Hey, Vegeta, you're really coming along in these sparring sessions. Pretty soon you'll be a striking.
Just shut the disgusting mouth of yours.
Sure, but until
This
then,
was
it's
the
not
first
so
one.
bad being in second place, is it?
Enjoy your trip to the next world.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, really? Well, I'll give you something to talk about.
Really? Who is it? Who is it?
In some rundown little nowhere city called Metropolis.
Super!
Super Saiyan, awesome. Okay, here we go.
Try me. Me too. Come at me and don't hold back. Whatever evil you're planning.
Animation rewind.
Now I'm mad.
If you're watching this, I'm sure you're gonna get better, but
you asked for it.
if you ever get better with your animation, please remake this this fight, please.
You won't beat me.
I'm giving you fair warning. Leave. It seems force is all you understand.
Yeah.
No more monkeying around. Let's go.
Yeah. You won't get away.
Had enough? Maybe this will knock some sense into you. End this now.
Someone's gonna win this. Because remember, screwattack says that's Superman's limitless.
You're only the second person who's pushed me this far.
Yes, I can make jokes too.
Okay, what's this about? You're not a very cheery fella, are you?
No! Up, up and away!
This could be trouble. You're pretty strong. Now you've done it.
If I were you, I'd give up and go home.
You won't get away! For your sake, I hope we never meet again.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
No!
And of course, you chose the hard way.
Ready, set, go! You'll pay for that!
No!
Sorry, but I couldn't afford to hold back. If you don't give up your evil ways, I'll be here to stop you.
I couldn't agree more. Watch me.
I don't have any strength left.
What was that?
I hope it was worth it.
You think you've got power now? You sure talk a lot.
You won't win this fight. I'm not finished here.
No!
Yeah, the animation isn't really that good as what screwattack
You're
did, but
still too naive.
it's a good attempt.
You can't beat me. Here goes! Let's kick it up a notch. You've had it. Isn't this fun?
One way or another. Go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Ow! I guess compared to you, you're still pretty weak. You're finished!
No! The League will stop you.
I told you, you can't beat me. Sorry, I meant to finish you off quicker than that.
Kameyame, what? Okay, now before the ultimate nerd war takes place
Probably
in the
will.
comments, please hear me out before you rage. I know you're going to rage no matter what, but please hear me out first.
Go right ahead.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you have questions about the outcomes of both battles, and many believe that post-Crisis Superman has infinite strength based on a few certain feats, even though DC Comics confirms he doesn't. But some of you still believe he does.
Of course, screwattack said that Superman has limitless power.
Wasn't Superman able to lift the book of
Well, of course he did. That's what screwattack said.
The answer is no. Not alone,
Huh?
and not for long.
What?
At least. Superman was not able to lift this book. I will first start by saying the Book of Infinite Pages is just the title of the book. It is only called the Book of Infinite Pages. It has nothing to do with the amount of pages in the book. The book is really made out of every book ever written. This is still an extremely heavy book, but it is a finite book. And because it was finite, and Shazam had to help Superman lift this book, this feat has to be shared with both Superman and Shazam. Also, in the end of the day, they both failed to lift the book. Another interesting fact is Ultraman
I need to write something down.
and last page of this book. If the book has an
Note
ending
to
and a
self.
final chapter, then it is
Screwattack
not
screwed
infinite. A
up
true infinite has no
this
beginning and no end, and this
of the Book
clearly
of
has an
Infinite
end.
Pages.
Question 2. Wasn't Superman able to lift Spectre, who was made up of eternity? Well, I could answer this question with
I was going to
what is half of eternity?
It doesn't fucking matter. Eternity is a measurement of time, not weight.
He's made up of all time, not all mass. So the next question is, what is Spectre's weight? Spectre weighs as much as he wants to. He has the ability to constantly change his weight whenever he wants. That is how he's able to walk on Earth without breaking into the
Spectre
ground.
looks cool.
Spectre will never have an infinite weight because the amount of weight he gives himself will always be measurable. When Superman lifted Spectre, he had help from the Justice League, and they needed to be there because Spectre had a finite weight. Now, for the sake of debate, let's pretend, just pretend, that Spectre weighs infinite pounds. Let's look at the scans that show the Justice League lifting him. In the first scene, we see Superman and Wonder Woman trying to lift Spectre's cape, but they are having trouble. So Green Lantern comes in and digs them a tunnel to break the ground Spectre was on. The ground was perfectly fine holding Spectre, which makes no logical sense if he's infinite pounds. But let's forget that and pretend that the ground somehow has infinite strength as well. In the very next slide, we notice Superman and Wonder Woman are no longer lifting Spectre. Only one person is lifting Spectre in this scene all on his own. Does anyone notice that green box that Spectre is in? Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for the man who apparently now has infinite strength. Green Lantern, everybody. Green Lantern can apparently lift Spectre all on his own. So Superman and Wonder Woman didn't even need to be there. Green Lantern's ring has something known as the pocket dimension. Within the ring exists the possibility of an entire world. When Green Lantern defeated the evil
Green Lantern's powers are awesome.
He reduced the magician to sub-microscopic size and then imprisoned him inside the power ring into a world created by Green Lantern's will. This undefined space may be a tesseract or a virtual reality created by the power ring, but it doesn't take away the fact that there is a whole entire world inside the ring. Green Lantern's ring has a whole world in it, yet the ring only weighs a few ounces that anyone can lift. Thanks to Hammer Space, just because someone or something is made up of eternity or has a whole world inside them, they are nowhere near infinite weight. Also, a lot of Superman's strength feats like moving planets would have not been possible without the help of Green Lantern. Question 3. Didn't Superman travel from Vega to Earth in under 10 minutes, making him over 1 million times the speed
Inspector,
of light?
bullshit.
The question is yes and no. Superman did travel from Vega to Earth, not by traveling really fast, but by slowing down time while in space. Because everything in space moves faster when there's not that much gravity in its way. The comic clearly states that Superman is really just bending time without gravity stopping him. Time works differently while in space. If you don't want to believe
Where's your proof?
me, or if you don't want to believe the comic book, then ask Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Near the Earth, the source of gravity, clocks run at the speed we know. If we're not moving, and we're way out here where the pull of gravity isn't as strong, time goes ever so slightly faster.
I think the Die Buster anime did this.
With spacecraft.
Now, for the sake of debate, let's pretend that Superman can travel over 1 million times the speed of light. Travel speed is completely different from combat speed. And just for kicks, if it was Goku in this situation, he would have been able to travel from Vega to Earth within an instant via instant transmission. But then again, that is just travel speed, not combat speed. Question 4. Didn't Superman have the power to destroy the universe when he was fighting an alternate version of himself? Well, if you read the slide out of context, that's what it could mislead you to look like. But the comic really displays that he was only destroying the boundaries
of space.
And by space and time, these Supermen were really only shattering their own timelines and their own space boundaries as they entered each other's lives.
Now, Superboy Prime does have the strength to shatter dimensions.
You cannot take that away from him. This makes him semi-universal. But the comic clearly states that it takes Superboy hours on end of constant punching to accomplish this. Something that Goku can now do in a matter of seconds. Goku beats
because Majin Buu could do that just by screaming.
But Darkseid kicked his butt with the anti-life serum upgrade, which made him universal. In that battle, Superman tried to pull a smart move on Darkseid by physically preparing his body to catch him off guard and quickly finish him. But because Darkseid had the universal anti-life serum, he was able to kick Superman's butt. Superman would have died if the Justice League didn't come in and save him. Goku now has that same instant universe-shattering power and can use that power to ultimately win this battle. Now, this was just Goku versus post-Crisis Superman. Let's
Screwattack are liars.
I don't think I need a lot of explaining for this one, guys. Pre-Crisis Superman broke the bounds of infinity, making him literally limitless and ultimate. He also has the power to create his own abilities, which technically means whatever Goku can do, pre-Crisis Superman can do better.
Goku doesn't stand a chance. Goku doesn't stand a chance.
You can't mess with a character like that. A character like that can probably never lose unless he's facing someone else that breaks logic. Goku does not break logic, so Goku cannot beat pre-Crisis Superman. If there's anything you learn out of this episode, is that it all depends on the versions and timelines of characters. It all depends on the circumstances. You can't base things off of meshing multiverses together.
That's got me thinking, but I'll tell you guys later.
You have to use a specific timeline to get a specific result. That being said, the official outcome of this episode is technically a tie. We have 1 win for Goku and 1 win for Superman. You know what that means. We need to break
I am
this tie.
pretty
We need
pissed.
a sudden death. So if you want to see Goku face New 52 Superman, that's the Superman that has his underwear where it should be, inside his pants. If you want to see a battle between that Superman, comment down below the word sudden death. And if this episode gets 4,000 sudden death comments, there will be a
Note to self, get people to put sudden death under cartoon Fight Club's 30th episode. Sudden death. You wouldn't, guys. Put sudden death.
On a side note, I want to give a quick shout out to Team Gohan Fighter, the Queen Diclonius, and Ryan D. Beast. Team Gohan Fighter was the voice of Goku during the first scene of the post-crisis battle.
I've seen those guys. I think they were Team Gohan Fighter, or was it Ray Beast? I can't remember. There were 2 guys of them. I saw them on a reaction video.
Check out their stuff. Everyone was amazing. The fans are amazing. You are amazing for watching this video.
You are amazing.
Just by being here, you are amazing. And now stay tuned, because the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
Who's going to be next?
You're an idiot for trying to fight that guy.
But to be honest, I'm pretty pissed right now. But I'll get to that in a second. As soon as I see who's going to fight who in the next battle. The Flash versus Quicksilver. That looks cool. The art looks good. That looks cool. I like that. Well, guys, I am pretty damn pissed, but I'll tell you what I think after I've done this. Seen this. I am pretty freaking pissed right about now. Because if everything he said on here is true, then screwattack has let me down pretty badly. I am so freaking angry. It's like, hold on, wait, I just need to write something down. Note to self, screwattack are biased Superman fanboys. I repeat, screwattack are fanboys. Subscribed, stopped, and done. Okay. Here's what I have to say to that.